Alright, so it's a little bit dark because I was supposed to do this earlier, but here we are anyways. Scorpio season. Alright, so let's get into it. All due respect to the Most High, thank you for the sun, planet, tides, stars in the sky. Thank you for the breath in my lungs, the blood that keeps me alive. Thank you for the ones I love and the ones that love me as above, and so we will see. Alright, thank you for watching. If you're returning, thanks for coming back to the channel. If you're new, go ahead and look at some of my older videos. And if you would like this, so just pre-warning, this is general, but I am tapping into Scorpio season, so you may get messages that hit home to you personally, but generally this is supposed to be for the whole collective, so this is stuff that everybody is supposed to see. But anyway, if you want a more impersonal, in-depth reading, go ahead and look in my description box. I always have my information down there so that you can contact me for a personal reading. So we're going to do a collective energy first, and then I'm going to go ahead and do we're going to do pile 1 here with the Ghost and Spirits Tarot, and then pile 2 here with the Aquarian Tarot deck. Alright, so go ahead and pick your pile, meditate on that, but not right now. Excuse me, I'm going to tap into the collective. So for this reading, I am using the Goddess Kali Ma Oracle deck. Okay, so for those who don't know, Kali Ma is counterpart of Shiva. She is a goddess of her own. She is a mother goddess, a warrior goddess, and bringer of death as well. She is a protector and a defender as well to those who respect her. Why am I using her deck? Because now, what I said before, I'm tapping into Scorpio season. And who better to know what's going to happen in Scorpio season, the sign of sex and death, than her? She's going to be able to give me some messages. And see, that's confirmation right there. Thank you. All right. She's also going to be channeling just general messages from the Most High and the universe themselves. And so, that's just so we're clear on what is going on. I don't want there to be any confusion. I'm gonna cuss. I want everyone to know who and what I am working with, because I have watched so many readings of these people would be praying to Jesus and then wonder why so much things are happening, and excuse my grammar. Then we wonder why so many things are happening to us, and the reader wondering why so many things are happening to us. It's because they're working with the enemy. And that's another story, but I just had to get that off my chest because I'm so goddamn tired of it. And see, Scorpio season may be bringing and revealing a lot of harsh truths to people and maybe smacking people with reality, real shit. Real shit. Because let me tell you, hold on, let me pause. Alright, so I don't remember what I was saying, but I know I was saying something about how these motherfuckers are working with Jesus. I'm trying not to cuss. I'm working on it. But, so these readers be working with the enemy. If you are into tarot and crystals and astrology and the universe and manifestation and law of attraction and the secrets of the universe, how could you possibly give the praise to a false deity? Is my thing. How could you be working with spirit in the universe and calling on the Most High, but then praying to Jesus? How does that even work? How does that coincide? You're going through a third party to get to God when you have the gift already to speak with God, but you're giving the power to another deity outside of you. And that is not what spiritual journey is about. And that's not to judge or blame anyone. 444 on the clock. I, myself, definitely was indoctrinated into that. But if you have to get to the root of it, I got past that as a child. As a teenager, I was, declaring to people that I was God. I was God in the flesh. I am Goddess in the flesh. You know what I'm saying? I know who I am. I know my divinity. I knew that before people were going on the internet and explaining how we are gods and some of us are gods and angels and, fairies and all these things. We know these things exist. I knew who I was before all of this TikTok and Facebook and YouTube shit. If you have the gift, you can't possibly tell me that you're going to go to a third party to get to God when you already have the gift to go to God. But anyways, I digress. I feel like the Scorpio season is going to be revealing a lot of things like that toward people. These cards came out. I'm going to take them. Thank you, Kylie. What I do feel, though, for Scorpio season, I feel like this is going to be a big-ass shabam. I don't know. I feel like it's going to be a lot of things being revealed, a lot of things going on, a lot of, endings and beginnings, a lot of renewal, a lot of passion, a lot of anger, a lot of just intense emotion and feeling. Obviously, because of Scorpio, this sign is very sexual, and it's ran by Mars originally before Pluto became a planet, or before they declared that Pluto was also part of Scorpio. So that Mars energy is sex, it's violence, it's war. You know what I mean? It's passion. It's that thing that gets you going. It's that fucking thing that fire under you that really makes you move. It's what makes Scorpio transform. What is it that makes you tick? Okay, that could even be a message. I might even make that the fucking you know what I'm saying? The for the video. But anyways, with it even starting off with a full moon in Taurus, that's the opposite sign. So what you have here is conflicting energies of the sun being in Scorpio and the moon being in Taurus. And so what I get from this is, not only are people's thoughts and intentions going to conflict their actions, the wants and needs of us, Taurus being a house of value, our needs and the things that we require may not be fulfilled in the way that we see fit or in a way that is pleasing to us. With the sun being in Scorpio, it may come to us in a harsh way, or start off very hard and complicated, or just with a lot of intense conflicting emotions. It's going to start off maybe a little iffy, but I do feel like things that you require and you desire and you really intensely need, I feel like those things are coming. I just feel like it's going to be rough and rocky to start off with. I don't know. That's just my intuition. Obviously, we will see within the past. See, some of you may even be watching this near the end of Scorpio season. We may be seeing this in the next few weeks, the things that I speak. Okay? Ashe. What we have here is Blue Tara. That name came up recently to me. Somebody mentioned the name. Blue Tara. Goodness gracious. I was trying not to do this while it was dark. Please forgive me. Kaliancha. And Chinamastra. Something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it. That's why I'm ooh, rough. So let's get into these. I don't know how much time I'm going to have to record, unfortunately. Okay. Blue Tara, second She's the second of the wisdom goddesses. She's represented by her many colors. Tara manifests in unlimited forms to accomplish whatever task is required to support the spiritual liberation of all beings. Tara can be a Sumaya, gentle and kind. Oh, come on. And comforting like the moon. She can be Urgatara, fierce defender against extreme negativities, wrathful and fearsome. Her multiple forms remind us that of the unending resourcefulness of the Divine Mother. It is taught that Tara will manifest in whatever form is required for the protection of spiritual experience. Tara is the Divine Mother's enlightened activity. Sometimes we subconsciously switch off from divine assistance by limiting what we think is possible for spiritual energy to influence and manifest. The Oracle asks you to challenge such spirit-limiting beliefs to empower divine assistance into your life. Okay. I don't know why these people park like that, but that's okay. So, what I believe Kylie is saying with that card is a lot of spiritual beliefs are going to be challenged during this Scorpio season. Like, you could be, okay, now, thank you, Spirit. A lot of spiritual beliefs are going to be challenged during this time period. And if you really think about it and get down to it, like I said, Taurus and Scorpio are opposing energies when you get into astrology and all that, and the tarot. I mean, Taurus is the Hierophant. Scorpio is like death. Okay, death is when all things are revealed to you. The veil is lifted. You can't. There's no hiding that shit from you now because you are now in the spirit realm. You get to see everything with your own eyes. You know what I mean? In this lifetime, you can acquire that wisdom by opening your third eye and being able to have, or just, people that have the eyes to see will see. All right? But anyways, let's start. Taurus being a hierarchy. It is traditionalism. That is organized religion. Okay, 222 on the card. So I just said how some of these tarot readers are worshiping Jesus and praying to Jesus and causing conflict for others. Like, that's like, okay, we now get into the war aspect of Scorpio. You are telling me that's like you going to motherfucking, that's like the U.S. going over to China and telling them all of our business and then expecting China not to come back and eradicate us. Okay, I was even saying something to my boyfriend earlier today about how we've done so many, well, not we, but America has done so many things to these different countries, and we get our food shipped in from these other countries. Who's to say that's not why there's certain poisons and things in our food? Because it's like a war tactic. We did all this shit, like, I don't know, specifically, like, I'm definitely, like, I know the little I know from high school, but the things, like, for example, we done to China. We get so many things from China, and then the food that we get from these other countries have, like, high fructose corn syrup, red dye 40, yellow 6, and blue 5, and all of this shit in it. But if you go outside of the country and you eat the same thing, they don't have high fructose corn syrup in that very same thing. Like, say it's a Hawaiian punch or something. They might not even have red dye 40 in it, but it's in red dye 40 in America. That's a war tactic. That's like you is watching me every day and say, I'm hearing what you're saying, but then I'm praying to Jesus. Now Jesus has heard what you asked me, and he can use that against you. Like, you really get down to the bottom of it. Jesus is like Satan. Jesus is Satan. However you want to put it, like, there's so many names to all this shit, but that's what that motherfucker is for real. And his real name is Yakub. Okay, we calling you out. Anyways, that's going to be really playing into effect at this time. Like, people are going to be really exposed. I think spiritual leaders are going to be truly exposed. Like, all these people that they all on TikTok and they all on Instagram and all this shit, and then they getting all this clout from being spiritual, but the whole time they're worshiping still organized religion. How are you spiritual? You're not, 444 again. And that's like the third time I've seen it today. I've seen it twice during this reading. I've seen it earlier. Now, I'm going to go into this because I have more to do with this reading. Called yantra. A yantra is a sacred geometric representation of the particular reality of a specific divine healing. Here it is, a symbolic and actual entry point into the sacred realm, the inner realm, the universe of Kali. In gazing at a yantra, allowing our mind to settle and focus upon it, the soul can turn the subtle inner key that opens the gateway to merging with the divine. It is a visual trigger that opens the inner doors of the higher perception and mystical reconnection to our divine nature. Contemplating the yantra is a method for mystical meditation, the meditation that brings the heart into unity with the higher consciousness of Kali within. All right. As we activate the yantra within our beings and connect with the divine energy, it offers the enlightened body of the deity to constellate itself through us. The clearer we are within ourselves and the more connected we become with the deity, the stronger and multi-level, multi-dimensional, multi-directional mandala of grace shines forth through us for the spiritual benefit of all beings. In a reading, this signifies that Kali is already working with you. So, for some of y'all, Kali is come to you for a reason. Like, I don't usually use this deck in my tarot readings because I don't know if people are even open to her. Some people see her as fearsome. She's known as a black one. And see, she's come forth during this reading too because, like, listen now. A yantra is this background thing. Alright, and the mantra is what mudra is what she's doing with her hands here. That's a mudra. But the yantra, that's just a visible portal to see and digesting the vibration we consume through vision and hearing and taste and all of that. She has now come to you. That is the whole reason that I even had to pull her out for this reading. I don't use her on my channel because, again, like I said, certain people don't like working with goddesses and deities and all that nature. I don't necessarily worship these deities and goddesses and all of that, but I do work with them. You feel me? You can't feel what I'm saying? Like, you, especially if you yourself are like a goddess or a god, or, you don't necessarily have to worship these beings, but you give them the honor and respect that they have because they are like a fallen ancestor. All right. Kali, as I said, her name means the black one. And because she is a Middle Eastern goddess, they depict her as being, brighter than me. I'm pretty, everybody call me light-skinned. I don't think I'm light-skinned, but she's brighter than me. And that's how they depict her. However, her skin is black or blue. She's really been seen black or blue. And if you go back to the original times, our people are, you can see her here. Excuse me. She's fucking blue. But in all reality, she's so black that she's damn blue. And what it is when they went around colonizing everybody to Christianity, she was one of the ones that they grabbed. I think they believe they kidnapped her of some sort. And they ended up capturing her and getting all of her people to believe in Christianity, and now there's statues and shit of her underneath churches, and they go there and they celebrate her and worship her, but the way that they do it is Christian. Hold on. I hate that this just happened. Oh my god, I hope that this still works. But anyway, I had this African goddess tarot deck, and if you go in here, there is a goddess in here. And this is Kali. Alright, y'all? This is what's going on in Scorpio season. They're showing people. Here she is right here, Sarah La Kali. And I believe this is truly what her name was for real. Because in the bottom of the churches, they have her dressed like this. But they don't have her looking like a black woman. They have her looking like a Middle Eastern woman with thin hair and lighter skin, I think, or she is actually just painted black. I think she's just painted black. But however, she is a goddess that they took her and switched her to Christianity. Great ancestress Sarah Kali the Black, okay? Sarah Kali, meaning Sarah the Black. She was an Egyptian prophetess and the patron saint of the Romani people. Oral history says that Saint Sarah had the highest divine lineage. Alright? I'm actually finished reading this. Your ancestors protect the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is you. Divine ones walk beside you and within you. Trust. Your ancestors want to remind you that you are not alone. They are rooting for you. They ask you to honor your spirit guides and call upon the power of the divine. Create or nourish your ancestral altar or shrine. Unbury your ancestors. Unbury your ancestors. Unbury your ancestors. Speak their names. Your divine lineage ancestors may be blood related or culturally or spiritually connected. And the declaration for her is, I am my sister and my sister is me. Alright, this is what's going on this season. And what we, going toward Halloween, I'm going to do a video on this too. But Halloween is, the Hispanics call Dia de los Muertos or something like that. Or what is it? I think it's Dia de los Muertos. But it's like the Day of the Dead, basically. And what it is it's a portal. There's like, most of these holidays are portals. But Halloween is a portal for where the veil is the thinnest and motherfucking your spirits and your ancestors can come to you. Alright, so that's what's happening right now. During this Scorpio season. Your ancestors are going to come to you and reveal things to you. And you may not even recognize it as them. Especially when you got people like Kali, who they depict her as one thing, but really she's a black woman. She's a goddess. It's like that type of thing. That type of energy. But I want to say it so bad, but you know what I'm saying? We can use our energy as well, and that's a whole nother story. But that's what's going on. They want y'all to meditate often and work with your own energy and your own divinity, and realize that your spirit guides and your ancestors are going to be coming to y'all during the Scorpio season. I feel like the ancestors are going to be walking through people and even talking to y'all through people. You might be having a conversation with somebody and motherfucking something they say just like hit and it triggered differently. You know when God is speaking through people. And see, I got that message like yesterday or the day before. You know when God is speaking to you through people. Their voice changes, like or the energy of how they speak changes. It's like this ain't how. It's different from a regular ass conversation. It's not like short, small talk. It's a different feeling, and you will recognize that. You know what I'm saying? If you're watching this video, I know you have the ability to know when God is talking to you and when God is working with you, so you'll be able to see and sense and feel that. There is something significant about this one too, with the head being chopped off. Chinamasta. You feel me? Motherfuckers, so a lot of shit is gonna be deaded, is what I'm getting right now. Like, motherfuckers may pass away, or like, I don't know, I don't really want to speak that, but it could even be just as simple as your spirit guides, your ancestors coming back from the dead to reveal certain things to you, share certain things onto you, awaken your third eye, unlock that, because this planet is under light code lockdown. I know if anybody that watches besides Jamal will know that, but this is like facts. You know what I'm saying? I said most people that have said things like that we are under like a lockdown. When you look at it, the fact is that this planet, what they've done with, like, I believe with the firmament, to be honest, in my own opinion, they've been trapping souls here. So that motherfuckers, when they die, they come back, and they come back, and they come back, and they come back, and they keep repeating these type of cycles. And if you were like you may be even the type of chosen one. You may have been the type of person when you was a child, you was like, I feel like I've been here before. I feel like I lived this life before. Type of energy, like, that could be who you is. You know what I mean? Because that's what really has happened to us. Is that some of us have the consciousness and awareness to know better. Like, nah, this shit is too familiar. These things that's going on is too familiar. That's an old soul. You have an old soul, an old spirit. Anyways, the fifth of the Mahavita wisdom goddesses. So, okay, we had her She was the second one. This is the fifth one. Okay, so it's like a group of 7 of them. And when you get down to it, that even reminds me of the chakra. So then this one, maybe you need to work with your second and your fifth chakra. All right. She's the most shocking form of Kali, Chinamastra. She is the divine feminine avatar, self-decapitated. So this is like you having your own spiritual death. It's like a baptism. Like, I know how I'm talking about religion and shit. They copy everything from the original shit. Like, they take everything from our history and then they warp it into their own thing. That baptism shit is you going through a rebirth and a death and a renewal. So this is what is going on, I believe, for the collective. It might not even be just you. It might even very well just be the people around you. And that shit is because of you. You affect everything around you. And I don't know, like your ancestors or Kali, Kali may very well even be one of your ancestors. There's so many signs right now. It's a spider crawling around. So that's letting me know something right there. You need to look it up yourself. I'm not going to go into it because I got a time limit. But anyways. And a motherfucking cat. Well, oh my God. This is what I'm talking about right here. The people around you. Now, like I said, you are responsible for the people around you. Like, little do you know it or not. As you raise your vibration, the energy around you raises its vibration. That is what the planet has been raising its own vibration because of certain people like me and you who we meditate and we work with the crystals and we work with the frequencies and chakra bowls and things like that. When you working like in your nature and your magic, it affects everything around you. It makes your friends raise their vibration, your family members raise their vibration. Excuse me, so it'd be like that. But the self-decapitated and partaking of the blood that emerges from her throat, the name Chinamastra translates as beheaded. She signifies a powerful activation of the spiritual path through the confrontation of oppressive behaviors, self-limiting attitudes, and intellectual dominance of intuition. The head is a symbol of the known, of thinking, of forms of authority. It is the head that wears the crown, the sign of status and power. Unrestrained by authority, she is able to overpower it. For our human selves, the head is the locus of control. So during a Chinamastra initiation, you will not understand what is happening, and you won't know how everything is going to turn out. This is as it is meant to be, and not something you need to worry about or fight against. Okay, this beheading is potent meditation. This beheading is potent medicine for liberation. Okay, and I got that message earlier as well. I was like mailing out some mail, that's some very important mail that I'm going to be receiving benefits from, and my fucking stamp that I put on there, 919 on that card, the stamp said freedom. Okay, so then I'm saying, all of these people and this energy around you, you raising your vibration by doing your mudras and things of that nature is affecting everybody around you, and it's allowing people to open their own consciousness and see the truth of this reality. Like, it's going to be something that you're doing that is an example for these people that shows them, like, the truth. Like, it's like you saying it without saying it, if that makes sense. It's like you gonna open their eyes to realizing, damn, what I'm doing is organized religion. I'm being affected by the colonizers. Really is what's going on. I've been affected by the colonizers. I haven't. I've gotten past it. You gotta be careful with the words you speak. They are spells, and that, like, it's so much. Like 10. I just saw like angel numbers again. I just saw 1022 and 1023. Like, you need to be writing down all these angel numbers. Period. So let me see if I can try and get into these separate piles. So I'm gonna go ahead and do pile 1. Okay, pile 1. Tap into pile 1. Yes, and I'm gonna ancestors. Tap into proper awareness and the message of I banish, dismiss any false lights and entities at the time that wish to come bring confusion, distraction, and just chaos. Alright? I banish them in this simple time and for all this time. Alright, what is the power one needs to hear and know about Scorpio season? What is it the power one needs to know and hear about Scorpio season? What is it the power one needs to hear and know about Scorpio season? Alright, first card came out. We got the Four of Swords. So you yourself, I feel like you're going to be meditating a lot. Like, there's a lot for you to think about this month. Like, you may be very silent or even, like, in your room. It's what I'm getting. This is the card, if you can see it. I'm sure you can't even freaking see it. It's terrible. I feel like you're going to be in deep meditation or in deep thought. Like, it's going to be a lot of thoughts that come up for you. Hold on. Alright, I'm not going to take all of these and just fell on the ground. Sorry, but I'm not. I got the Three of Swords, so I'm going to have to acknowledge that one because that is forgiveness. So, like, it's a lot of things that maybe you want to be forgiving yourself, and that's going to be part of your rebirth experience this Scorpio season, of you being like, wow. You know what I mean? I feel like I've been getting that a lot too with certain readings I've been doing, but you don't have to be forgiving yourself for how you have seen things in the past or how you've previously handled situations or how you've even previously treated yourself. So like it's a lot for you to think about. I feel like you're even thinking a lot about like food. That could be even why that came up earlier. I'm just confirming that Ace of Pentacles, like you really be. I wish you could see all of these. It's going to be very hard to see because it's so dark in here. And it's like not even that dark. That's the crazy part. It's just the camera. But the Ace of Pentacles is confirming the food thing for me. It's like you're going to be really looking into your ingredients or wanting to do more natural, holistic things during the Scorpio season. And when you think about it, the Hermit, that's confirming that you're going to be keeping to yourself a lot or studying. That could be what's going on. Like maybe you could very well be in school, like college or high school or something like that. But you could be doing your own esoteric studies as well. Confirming Queen of Cups. Yeah. And it's like things. Some of these things that you come to discover, it's like you already knew it in your heart. Like damn, I had a feeling or something like that. I don't know. I do feel like you may be wanting to work out or be more physically active during this time. It's like you'll be keeping really to yourself a lot and just working on yourself. Like you're doing your own research on certain things or just binging. Like I'm getting somebody binging like a bunch of videos and just learning about, food and metaphysics and things like that. I feel like you learn a lot about metaphysics, and that's something that you really are passionate about right now at this time. Like you got a new hobby, a new beginning. Alright, I heard stepping stone. It's like, alright. I don't know what that means. What's stepping stone? Five of Wands. This is so ugly. But it's like you're going to have to defeat something. And it might be like, I feel like our group of people that are, more awakened than others, I feel like you're going to be having some very strange dreams and you need to be aware of that, mindful of that. That could even be why you like being a little closed off and quiet and thinking so much or studying so much because you having strange dreams and there is entities coming to you if you don't know our dreams are just us traveling to certain places. And so there's some of the things you've seen in your dream world is actual spirit. And that's something that you need to be paying attention to and mindful of this Scorpio season. Like I said, it could be some false trying to fuck with you, Tower. But it also could be just like your ancestors coming to you and letting you know certain information. But this Tower card is making me feel like it is some negative energies trying to fuck with you in your sleep and distort your way of thinking, or just like tear you down or something of that nature. So this is what I feel like you need to be paying attention to this Scorpio season. I feel like it's going to be a huge major ending or shift for you here. Like you could be leaving a job or even maybe dropping the class is one thing I'm getting for sure. Maybe dropping the class, the lovers, you're going to be faced with a decision. So it's going to be like, dude, it may be even as simple as you just want to decide to drop a class because of certain things that you now learned and discovered, and it's making you want to shift your whole dynamic of your life. All right, I think that's it. I think that's it. It may be like, okay, so like you may have been working on a certain thing too. You might have been working on like a side gig, a side business. 10 of Cups, right? Confirm me, yeah. You may have been working on a side gig or side business or something like that, and your ancestors or whatever, or your spirit guides, excuse my grammar, your ancestors have redirected you to a new thing to do. Like maybe you're picking up a new hobby, a new skill, or you're working on a new talent of yours instead of the one that you've been working on and progressing on. So that's what I got for you. I'm going to go ahead and do pile 2. Okay. Tapping into pile 2 on my spirit guides and the masters. Tapping into pile 2 on my spirit guides and ancestors. Alright. Been listening to life entities that have been surrounding us at this time. Alright. Some of y'all are Scorpios. Alright. Let's get some messages going for Scorpio season. Some of y'all are Scorpio, like y'all have like a Scorpio placement or something like that. Or just a Scorpio in your life. Alright. I feel like y'all might be a Scorpio though. Anyway. Or you might have like a Scorpio placement. I'm hearing Capricorn. Some of y'all might be Capricorn. Alright, we got the Hierophant and the Sun. What y'all need to know for Scorpio season. This is already intense. You got 2 major arcana cards right off the bat. I feel like what I said in the beginning about the religion, like truth coming out towards you is facts. I feel like you may be even feeling rejoiced and renewed, like by knowing, or even finding people that's like-minded like you, like, and realizing like these motherfuckers ain't who they said they were. Like these people in the limelight aren't who they said they were. People is just glorifying it or being egotistical in a sense of, oh, I got all these followers, I mean all this attention. And the whole time, again, like I said, they are not following spirit the way that they said they were. So I feel like there's something that's going on with you. Or you may have very strong beliefs yourself, like Hierophant could also be a marriage or something, so that could be something that's coming on for you in this Scorpio season. So some of y'all, 1919, that's confirming me. There's like a commitment coming. Oh my gosh. There's definitely commitment coming towards you during this Scorpio season. You could be becoming committed to a job, a person, or even like a new life. Like some of y'all, or some of y'all could be having a Scorpio as a child, or like, or even a Capricorn. I don't know. I just keep getting them 2 signs. There's something about them. You could be a Capricorn having a Scorpio or something like that. I don't know. There's a Judgment and 3 of Cups. So there's definitely some type of celebration going on. It's definitely like something like, yeah. Some of y'all could be getting married. Oh, that's cute. I love that for you. So this could just mean you could be getting married, or somebody around you getting married, and that's like making you look at your relationships a certain way or whatever. Or maybe contemplating on further and deepening your connection with somebody, or within, like I said, it could be even as far as like a career choice, or just some type of major commitment. All right, it's got to be like a relationship or career. I feel like you as a person are very joyful, very respectful. I feel like, classy. type of person. But and then judgment here is why I said it's making you rethink certain things in your life, like as far as the commitment or something, whatever. Alright, I got the Page of Swords. I see the Wheel of Fortune here. I don't want to take all of these, but I'm going to do it anyway. Alright, ooh. Page of Swords, Five of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. So you may be even expecting some important documents. Okay, so it might not be career related. It could be legal, a legal situation. Like you getting something legally binding. Like you may be getting like an LLC. You may be getting some type of unemployment, or you may be getting some type of compensation for like workman's comp or something like that. Like it's been a long time coming. I feel like it's been a very rough journey or something of that nature, but it's turning around for you. Is what I'm getting with that. You might be getting a call. That really turn things around for you. High Priestess and 3 of Wands. Yeah, you can definitely get something unexpected coming. You might not. It could even be something that you manifested for a long time. Like, you may have been manifesting this for a long time, and it's just the way that it's coming towards you is going to be kind of harsh. Like, you may have been struggling for a long time, maybe, say over a month or something, yeah, over a couple months, maybe even. But now, this paperwork and this phone call, these documents is coming in, and you about to get the conversation that you require. 22:33 on the clock. That's angel number confirming me. You will be getting some type of confirmation in the mail, through the phone, and I feel like it's gonna be in the mail. But it's coming unexpectedly. Like you're not gonna know when it's gonna hit. But the Wheel of Fortune is fate, karma, destiny. It's a turn of events. If things turning around for you, like the wheels is going in your favor. So expect this Scorpio season that it's probably, so that's what it is. It's coming early. It's coming sooner than you think it is. Like if you feel like damn this shit fucked up, but it's coming sooner than you think it is, and that's very interesting. Alright, anything else? Let's say, yeah, definitely like some workman's comp or some type of like you might have to file a complaint or discrimination or something like that. I don't know. Anyway. Anything else? Oh, this is gonna be crazy. I hope I don't have to upload this twice, but anyway. I don't think there's anything else. I don't think there's anything else, so maybe all the confirmation you need right there. Oh, wait. 4 of Cups, 4 of Swords, 44, Page of Wands. Okay, so alright, I'm feeling you in your mind and your heart. Just know that it's coming. Just be patient. Like, don't think too much about it. I know it's weighing on you. Just know that it's coming. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, the Hangman, 8 of Swords. I did not want to take all these, but I do. I'm told by the Most High. Anyways, don't worry about it too much. I feel like, you know what I mean? It's heavy on your mind, heavy on your heart. You may feel like nothing is like progressing. You kind of stuck in the middle, like you're not seeing things move forward. But just know it is coming. You're gonna be able to take care of all your needs very soon. It's coming faster than you think it is. Like. And I'm definitely getting that it was some people doing things against you. Like, it may have been like racial discrimination, gender discrimination. You could have been like pregnant, and people, like, just an example. You might not even been pregnant, but like, if you was pregnant and people was doing certain things to affect you, they can't do. There's laws against them doing things to pregnant women. There's laws against people doing things to people with disabilities. You can have a disability, and these people have try to just manipulate you and your finances. And it got you heated. Definitely got you upset. I definitely feel that. And it's like, it felt like maybe your arms was tired and you couldn't do nothing about it. Like, It's like, but you took the necessary steps that you had to take, and now I feel like you're coming in. This news is going to come in very, very soon for you, and it's going to be resolved. And I think all you need to do is be patient, have faith, and I don't know what else you need to do in the meantime to occupy yourself and get your mind off of it, but that is your reading. I wish all of you the best. Like I said, if you need a more personal, in-depth reading, my information is going to be in the description box of how to contact me. I always leave it down there. And I will be making another video very soon. Thank you.